want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT jailbreak squad room. 100 ENT solve room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger.
That location has to sign off to say this dude under this passport number is coming to work for us from these days to these days. And then when I clear customs gonna know. They're gonna ask me where you staying, because all this information gotta be provided beforehand. They're gonna look in the shit, line up, and then they'll tell me you're clear for this meeting.
That's kind of like when you if you ain't got an authority and you working in a certain state, but you want to go bring a code to a certain state, you got to get a temporary
There you go. Yeah.
permit to get
Now if I come in under visitor, tourist,
Yep.
when I come in, they're gonna tell me you got 90 days or 179 days, you gotta be up out of here.
Yeah, every 6 months you got to get up out of here to stamp
You know what
your
I'm
shit.
saying? But if
That's a
I have
fact.
a work permit, I have to be assigned to a job site already.
There we go.
So let me ask you guys this. Was it a situation where people's dates was expiring and nobody was kind of checking on them or saying, hey, it's time for you to
That
get
ain't
back?
their job to change. Ain't nobody babysitting nobody. You know
No, so
when your
that's
money
what,
was on up, and then at
but
that
I
point,
know,
nigga, you illegal.
but that's what I'm saying. Was that
That's how they
going
was
on?
able to skate through, yeah,
Of
because
course
with
it's
no
going on.
enforcement.
So that I think that's what Brock is saying. Like when their date is up, nobody's knocking on their door saying, hey, it's time for you to get a
No,
pot.
they what? They're not gonna knock on your door. They're gonna wait till they catch up with you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so that's
They're not doing that unless we don't got the manpower to do that. This shit they doing, they can't continue this shit every month. This
yeah.
is why they going state to state. And all they doing, they knocking on doors, they snatching everybody up. What they're doing is how it's supposed to operate everywhere. If the United States of America operated the way it was supposed to operate, nigga, it wouldn't be no crime on this.
No, that's a fact. That's
It's
also why
impossible.
they
You
got
got
the 50s.
you got places in LA County, nigga, where they telling you after 7 p.m. don't call. We ain't here. Police departments. Call Willie Neal's police department tonight
What?
at 7:30 and watch what they take.
In
No, this
Cali?
real shit. Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, the funding, bro. We just had fires, nigga, because we ain't had no water.
Oh, that's a fact.
The funding is down. I go through the checkpoints coming to California and Vegas. 1 out of 500 trips, you might have somebody in there. Ain't nobody in there.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit, to stop a lot of shit, ain't no manpower there. Think about it. When they cutting back, we got 10 posts. We paying these people $60,000 a year. That's 600,000 plus benefits that they just saved because they ain't got nobody signed to it.
You're right about that.
Then we could allocate that to, maybe adding 50 more law enforcement and some more vehicles. 911 operators. So, the way it's supposed to operate, nigga couldn't do nothing but follow the law. But it
Yeah, that
don't.
is true.
Yeah,
Because we
but it
do have some
doesn't. So,
towns.
yeah, so when don't leave when they supposed to, they go in the system. It's probably some type of warrant or something in there. And when they catch up with them, that's what it is. But what those people are doing, they already done switched up their identity.
Also true.
You get what they switched up their identity. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
birth certificate, all
Because
that
they
shit.
know if they give them that, they going into custody.
Exactly. Dead
Now, if
people.
they go in and get fingerprinted, it's over with. But if they out and about and they got the right proper ID, you know what I'm saying? They good. They skating. Bro, that's what's going on. But you
But
know
this
we
is the
got
thing,
crooked niggas at
right?
the DMV and all that shit.
So for when somebody get arrested, right? The local police have 48 hours, 48 to 72 hours to notify ICE. A lot of these states and cities, they don't notify them unless it's a red state or something like that. That's
Well,
what the
They
problem
I
keep
don't
is.
they
know
keep
nothing
them
about
in,
that.
so
Yeah,
Now that's a
you
fact.
pay taxes on them.
that's sanctuary cities, and that's true.
That's a
I
That's
fact.
don't, I
absolutely
don't,
true.
I don't know nothing about them not knowing. I mean, cause I'm gonna be real. This is why I'm gonna have to question that, bro. Our government ain't relying on the local police department to notify nobody,
That's my
nigga.
point.
Our system, bro. If I go right now and they fingerprint me, and I got a warrant in New York, NCIC is automatically gonna pick up the warrant. They gonna notify New York. The guy you looking for is sitting in Van Nuys Police Department in California. You got 45 days to extradite. Now, if they don't come get me, then they gonna release me. But they're not dependent on the local PD to do all that.
To
Your
call
ass is
ICE.
in the system, bro. You in that system. When that mother hit that NCIC, it's gonna go to whatever agency that's looking for your ass.
All right, well, let me say it another way. Back before this shit happened, there wasn't,
No,
you know what I mean? They getting bailed
I don't
out.
know about that shit either. Cause every time it be a nigga INS hole.
If
Be
you
it,
got, yeah,
Well,
if
on the
you got
East
like a
Coast,
hammer case or something like
it be a
that, yeah.
gang of them niggas in there INS hole, nigga, straight up.
But niggas that's like committing like crimes that's not a felony to immigration, they letting them niggas go and they getting bailed out.
No, we talking about
Yeah,
a
that's
nigga.
Trump
No.
issue with
If your
sanctuary.
ass is wanted, if you're wanted, and you hit that system, and that print go through there,
Oh yeah,
it's notifying immigration.
that's a fact. It's gonna notify. I
Every
understand
No,
what
I
you're
motherfucking
think
saying.
day.
what he talking about if they illegal, they get arrested. That usually like a city like Houston, right? They got a policy where they won't notify ICE if they got an illegal immigrant arrested. So the ICE don't have enough time to come down there and detain them because it's a 48-hour hold
Well,
that
if
legally
he, here goes the
you can
thing.
detain
If
them.
the nigga is, listen, so you're talking about, we got two different things. We got a who came in and then went over his visa, ain't went back. Okay? That dude gonna be in the system automatically. Then we got snuck over the border that ain't in nothing. Those are dudes you probably talking about.
Them too, but even the ones that you talking about that's in the system is legally only a 48-hour hold. You can have somebody past their actual release date if they bailed out or something. You can legally hold them for
No, you
48
ain't getting
hours.
no bail, nigga. If
But
you got an ICE hold, ain't no bail.
no,
If you
they
got an
put the
ice hold,
ice
yeah.
Ain't
hold.
no bail,
If
nigga. You
even
ain't.
But
even if they
Wack, what
getting a
he's talking about
release,
is without an ice hold. You got so this is the thing. With
Bro, that's what I'm saying. If
yeah,
you're a
this a
illegal
big thing
nigga
that's
that ain't in the
happening, bro.
system, yeah, but it has came over that border with your clearance and it went over your stay, you automatic the nigga on
yeah, you're
181st
supposed
day
to be
you flag.
flagged.
No, you right,
Give
but
a
no,
as
that's
far as they not
understandable.
coming down there, bro, like they're not gonna send federal agents on
No,
every single case like that, bro.
hey
They
bro, you
gotta
missing the
hold
point.
them. They gotta put a ice hold on them so ICE can
No, no,
coordinate
no,
the
they don't
pickup.
have to Brock, listen to me. They don't have to do shit. The system does it.
I know, but
Automatic.
somebody had, but the local PD has to hold the people.
They don't
That's what
gotta
we
do nothing. It's
and
gonna
no,
show
but
whole.
listen. This the reason why Trump is upset with like places like California that are sanctuary cities, and he's threatening to not give them funding is because they won't work with ICE and
that's a
federal
fact.
authorities to coordinate these pickups. That's a big thing, huh? This is not no phenomenon we just making up. This some shit that's going on. This
But
some real
what
shit.
Wack is talking about, if you want it, they will come and get your
Yeah,
ass.
you want it.
If you're not
If
wanted,
you want it, yeah, you
so
won't get
this is the
out.
thing. Yeah, if you're wanted, yeah. If you're not wanted, you could overstay your visa. I'm not talking about right now. 3 years ago, you could overstay your visa, get locked up. It don't as long they have crimes. It's called crime of moral turpitude or something involving moral turpitude, right? Meaning, if you catch a case that's a misdemeanor to the state, it's a felony. Feds, and they have a list of those cases of those charges. So if you qualify, if you go under those charges, yeah, they're gonna hold you and they're gonna deport you. If you catch a jaywalking case, you're gonna get bailed out. They got
Yeah,
48
that
hours,
or
like
beat
like
you
Brock
beat
said,
up
you
your
got
wife or
48 to
something.
72 hours. Yeah. Oh no,
You
no, no,
niggas
no.
beat up that
Domestic,
girlfriend.
domestic is under that law too.
No, I'm telling you based on a nigga that I know. I mean, nigga get into a domestic situation. The first time, nigga never got an ice hole, nothing like that. Nigga got
No
out easy.
removal, no
He's
nothing.
a dreamer. But second time, did it again. They held his ass. He was in Galveston. They got a whole nother situation. They got a whole nother policy that Harris County, Houston, Texas, because we a democratic city. So like any place that you read it, like you said, they work. You know what it is, Kinfolk? Is blue cities because it's not really always the state. Like I'm in Texas, but I'm in Houston. So the
Right.
Houston is very blue because it's a major city. All major cities are gonna be democratic for the most. Like
See, the
that's
whole
just
state is
always how
blue
it
over
is.
here. This
Yeah,
whole
so
state is blue.
but look, all major cities is where most of illegals go to because the laws are leaning towards helping them.
All right, so
Especially
let
when
me
you
let
start
me
thinking about California and shit, when they was like, we giving out housing vouchers, we giving out these different things, nigga. They making it to where you want to be illegal.
so let me
It's
give you
easy.
some game on this state, right? And in this state right here, illegals can't afford to live in Boston. Boston's fucking rent is so high they can't live up here. You know what I mean? And these landlords in the city and shit like that, let's just say they go to the hood and shit like that. The hood is expensive. And those landlords are not gonna go with the niggas coming in there 7, 10 deep, living in 2-bedroom apartment. That's not happening. So what they do is they go to the outskirts. You got like cities like Everett, Medford.
Mad with a kid is a reason why dude didn't stick around. That's what I be thinking anyway.
Sometime the dude up
Yeah, a lot
Right.
of
a lot of
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true.
a lot of
Once
times.
the once the combination of both, no, they're just not compatible. They just think they could for that first month or so.
Kimmy, how many of your baby daddies you sent to jail?
I would never do such a thing to none of my baby daddies.
How many of them you called the police on?
I wouldn't do anything to any of my baby daddies. Why would I send them to jail?
You ain't called the police on none of them?
What you say, what?
You ain't called the police on none of them?
No, I don't do that type of shit. I'm I got a warrant shit.
So you left them or they left you?
I left them, but I don't do that whole calling the police and courts and stuff.
You think there's something wrong with you that you left all your baby daddies?
I ain't if they didn't do right, what I supposed to do? Stay and
I mean, do
it'd been
right. What
nice
you
if
mean
they
by
took
do
their
right? Like
kid.
they got caught cheating or something?
I mean, one of them had an alcohol problem and he wanted to fight really bad. The other one
Mm-hmm.
had a whole nother woman. And then the first one took my virginity and he just was it was terrible. I only did that. I had to let that go shit go. But yeah, other than that, yeah. The other one liked to fight and I don't want to be fighting, I just want to be a butterfly. And then the other one had his own other little situation going on. So.
What T
Kimmy,
money?
you just need to go ahead on get it.
I think so too. You
Oh,
might be right. But I can't eat no coochie though. She got to eat mine. She gonna be tired of eating coochie because I can't eat no coochie.
oh,
And I can't suck no dildo either. So
What T money did?
T Money
man, get out my
T
business.
Money had the
He
whole nother
wouldn't
wife.
leave. He kept telling her he was gonna leave and didn't leave.
Why get on my damn nerve?
It's the truth, nigga.
Yeah, you right, you right. Mhm. Well, yeah. Other than my situationships, what y'all got going on?
Um, shit. They said that my account was in the chat talking about Jock and AK a back door.
Oh yeah, your account was in the chat talking shit. They ain't know whether it was a play, if it was you or not. But you hit that back and said it wasn't you.
Nah, I tried to come on, it wouldn't let me come on. But then people were telling me I was on the, I guess I was in the room, they said, but it wouldn't let me in, so I had to call the
No, what happened is you
clubhouse
came
people.
on the stage and I don't know what happened, but you end up going to the goo. And then once you got to the goo, you start putting, or the person started putting messages in the chat.
And shouting out
Oh,
ops too.
they must have figured if they was on stage, I was gonna tell them come off the mic.
For sure. We would have been like, what up, Wack?
They hacked into your account.
Somebody had it, but I was able to freeze it. On this here clubhouse, they froze it. They froze it and let me reset it, so they couldn't do nothing with it.
Good shit.
Yeah, because they put some shit in the chat talking about we not going to boom the room right now. Shit like that. Divya said she saw they put in there. You can't, fucker.
Nah, you can't. So,
Y'all the show about to drop that
um,
motherfucker from admin.
um, peace,
Who?
huh?
Who?
Joanna,
Oh.
Kimmy talking about who it tease. I told her, Joanna,
I'm not a tease.
I wasn't talking about you, nigga.
I
You
was
ain't
going to
even about
say.
to tease.
You
That
will know
big
who
ass
Joanna
body head
is.
you got. Big
Huh?
ass head. Them big ass head and them piranha jaws you got.
My
Is
head
you
is
okay?
not big, Wack. Don't do I'm
Well, I
insecure about
believe
the
it,
size
nigga.
of
I
my
was talking
head.
to you. Is you okay?
Don't talk about my head, though.
Piranha draw. It's insane.
Yo, and now you didn't want to put on the white socks.
Who the friend is? That better be R&B, alter ego.
Nah, yo, ain't no R&B, my nigga. Is you gonna snitch or something, nigga?
Hell
You
yeah.
tell. Why I need to be told on? Bullshit, god damn. Yo,
Hey, R&B. Joanna.
Hey, whack that you R&B and that Jeremy content dropped today.
oh shit, where the link at? I'm about to tell this nigga.
It's in the back morning
Where's
show.
it?
Yeah.
Yo, Cap, was you in there when I was talking to that weirdo?
Oh yeah.
On spaces, right?
Yeah.
Man, I was so glad you was in there, man. I've been trying to get you to talk about this shit, man.
Yeah, we had it
Yeah,
running, whack.
yo,
I, hey,
yo.
bro,
When
that nigga.
you kept asking him to say what name did he tell on, and he couldn't tell you that.
Listen, I told him. I said, listen
Thank
to me,
you.
bro. I said, listen. He said, you said Pooh. I said, I got Pooh Shiesty Proffer.
Right,
I have it. Nigga, I said, if I say I got it, I guess because I'm teasing a nigga. But hold on. Let me show you a nigga tell it.
right,
Names,
right,
everything mentioned, and they sign off on it. I sent it to Verb. Verb said, Wag, you him up. Nigga started that shit. I knew you had it, because I know you. Right? I said, now, you telling me dude admitted to what he did. Yeah. Yeah, but in the overt actions, it said all the people were selling drugs. Yeah, that's cool. He's admitting that he was part of the organization, and for the deal you're gonna give me, I'm gonna admit that I played a part in the drug dealing. Right? Right. Him. He didn't say he's admitting to selling drugs to Bobby. Him and Ronnie did some shit. Tony's also a part of it, right? He said, yeah, but I said the overt actions is the federal FBI's investigation. They gotta prove those people did things. He's saying they got enough evidence on me to give 20 years, but if I admit to it, they'll give me 10. So he's admitting he is no other name in his paperwork, right? No, then you can't call him that.
right. And that's what I thought it was. I thought it would only be telling if he was named
It
people.
is. So I put up
Right,
Pooh Shiesty's property. You see this? Names in this. This nigga had a gun. These niggas sold dope. These niggas did, and he signed off on it.
mm,
You
mm.
see the difference?
That's telling. Cause
That's
now,
telling.
right. So now they could say, well, Pooh
There
said
you
you
go.
was there.
There
This
you
is the
have it.
name he said. This where y'all was
I
at. This
said,
where
is
y'all
there
met up.
any
Right.
name other than Sue Surf name on that document? No, it's not. Okay. But the overaction is the investigation. They gotta prove them people did whatever they did. He's saying, what you got me on, I did. Me. They ain't asked him about nobody else.
Yeah. And I was waiting for them to, because I was listening, because I was waiting for them to say it. And because I said, I was talking to somebody else about this. I said, one thing, if you're a rat, you're a rat. Wack say you're a rat. Don't even matter. It don't, gonna call you a rat.
No matter who
If
you
one
are.
person gonna tell, right, if one person gonna say you're a rat, it's gonna be Wack. That's why I needed you to talk about it. And then the
Yeah.
weight of the experience of talking about this shit.
I'm
So,
like, bro, it's right there. The nigga ain't mentioned nobody. He ain't what I said, listen, you understand, like, and I started trolling. You remember when you got your ass whooped, we knew that was you. We seen you.
mm-hmm.
We heard you hollering and screaming, that's you.
Right.
That was you, right? Now we ain't gonna tell the people you shitted on yourself doing the fact. I got what he was if you was the troll, right? Right. So now let's get back to the matter at hand. Sue Surf, his name said, I agree that I distributed drugs and I was a part of a organization. Right, right. It don't say who organization it was. It don't say who he sold the drugs to, who sold drugs with him. It don't identify nobody else. No, he admitted to his wrongdoings. Yeah, you can't call him a rat.
Right.
But the overt action says a bunch of people were selling drugs. Yeah, that's cool. He admitted to selling drugs. He ain't admit to selling drugs to nobody directly. He ain't getting no names, who he got the drugs from, none of that. He just said, I admit to selling drugs. He ain't named nobody else. He ain't signed no paper with another name in it but his.
Yeah, that's all I was waiting to see. I wanted to see that because they was like, he a rat. And I know the rules and I'm listening and I ain't heard nothing that sounded like it. Yeah, unless there's something that we don't know, unless there's a piece of paperwork that could come out and say something different.
You see, I told him, send a verb what you got so we can put it up. You said you
Right.
wasn't going to do it.
And he ain't sent it. Like, cause he
Yeah,
know you to
right.
chew that shit up. Remember when matter of fact, remember when Averb said Geechi was ratting, you had to clear that shit
I
up.
had to go in there and clear that up.
That's why I wanted you to do this shit. Cause once you said that Geechi wasn't a rat, they stopped talking about the shit. It went away. And nobody
I'm
said the
like,
shit
bro,
again.
let's go over it.
Yeah. That's what the whole exposes is about. Go this shit. Let's
Right,
see
so
what's
we
happening.
ain't tripping. Shit, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Hey, you getting on there with Bimmy today?
Well, I got what I did because I know that like the New York dudes that be mad, you got the mad dudes, right? They hate when I get involved in they shit. They hate it. But nigga, they call me. So I got Bimmy. I questioned Bimmy for 30 minutes this morning. So I got audio. We went over
Oh
all
shit.
the work. I got the paperwork. We went over everything. I touched it, everything. Nigga, why you think they saying this about you? Was you supposed to do something? What? He didn't say some shit ain't nobody heard. See, let them tell it.
Uh-oh.
Let them tell it. Bimmy been running with the Supreme Team for 20, 30 years. You know what Bimmy told me?
Uh-oh.
Whack. I had a 6, 7 year run. It was over with 91, 92. It was over with me. I was gone.
I thought Chad cleared Bimmy name already on
Man,
some
I
other
was thinking the
We
same
did.
thing,
We
man.
did, but you got Supreme pulling a big U. The nigga, I don't know.
Oh
It's probably a scripture in the Bible with this shit. I don't know. But he's using his tongue as a sword, right? Because he got the popular. Bro, if Jesus back in them days said, this man is this, with the popularity vote in certain regions and areas, God damn it, that man was gonna be that. Wasn't gonna be no investigation. So now, dude is saying, Bimmy's a CI. Ain't no paperwork. Ain't nothing identifying Bimmy as this. So my thing was this. and I broke down the time frame. I broke it down. Cap, ain't no way. I meet you in 84. We get busted in 85. I'm a juvenile. They give you 10, they give me some juvenile time, I go get out. When I get out, you appoint me and another nigga. No, when you get out, I appoint you and another nigga to run the organization from 85 to 91 till I come home. When I come home, you choose to go do your own thing, whatever that may be. 92, you get caught doing your own thing. You go to jail. 92 to 95, 96. I go back for a violation, get out. Now I'm doing my Herb Gotti thing and whatever I'm doing now, and get lucky and hook up with an artist that gets you a job at Def Jam. You independent of me, Cap.
Right.
97,
That's right.
2000, I get caught with the Murder Inc. shit, all this shit. You never reached back. I never reached to you to like, cause I'm doing some industry shit. You doing your shit, I'm doing my shit. You get caught and on some whatever this shit is. You been in there 25 years. But not one time from 85 to 91, 92, when I had you running the organization, did I say you was a CI in the 85 case. Not one time
Right.
when nigga go from 92 to 95, 96, when I'm still running out, did I say you was a CI? Not one time when I went over here to Irv Gotti and you went over here to Def Jam, was it ever a case where I'm saying you was a CI? When you get caught in 2000, we had no dealings. That's some shit ain't got nothing to do with me. And 25 years later, which is really 40 years later, all of a sudden the nigga's a CI. Now, Cap, we all know what goes on in these situations.
Right.
Whole time you locked up, you and your people then got out, you hearing about Rolls Royces, niggas is in Europe, niggas is on TV, niggas' nephews is doing this and doing that, and your blood is boiling.
That's all that is.
Hey, homie, I need you to do this. Hey, bro, I don't have nothing to do with your dealings. We ain't around in 30-something years. All like that? Yeah, homie, like that. Respectfully. What's next?
Smut on your name.
There you go. Niggas
That's
gotta
respect,
stop
right?
paying attention to the popularity vote. So what I did was have Bimmy break down the time frame. Them niggas really fought on the streets for 18 months. From 84 to 85 when they got caught. And he went to jail with the nigga. They was all on the same case. They put it all on Preem, let everybody else go. He was a juvie. They gave him a year and a couple some other shit he had to do, watch cars for the churches and shit. And the nigga Preem turned it over to Bimmy and this nigga Just. And they ran the shit till he came home in 91. When he came home, Bimmy separated and did his own shit. But my nigga, I got all the paperwork. I got all the paperwork to the whole case. I got the whole case, nigga. I'm gonna send it to you. Cause I know every now and then I be questioning you about shit. So you like, listen, man, here go the paper, nigga. Look, there go the audio. You heard Baby on the audio. Here go work, nigga shit. This the whole case. There's no James Anthony in this.
Right.
It don't exist. But nigga, it don't take you 40 years and you didn't let this nigga run the organization the 6, 7 of them years from 85 to 91, 92. You doing the time on this very case. But you never say he's a CI.
Right.
And the business y'all doing is illegal business. So you telling me you just gonna put a nigga over? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get exactly what you're saying, but that's why I said it just smelled on the name because he wants some of
That's
that
it.
attention. He can't get it, so now he figure, well, I'm gonna just put some dirt on him so nobody
Well,
will
he
mess with him
asked
since he
Bimmy to
ain't
do
mess.
certain things. He wasn't no fool. He knew the minute he started to do these favors, it was gonna lead to other favors and other favors.
Right.
So he just gracefully didn't do it. He said, but Wack, we already been separated 10, 12 years. He asked that of me like 03, 04. Nigga, from 92, we wasn't fucking around together. You know what I'm saying? I know what niggas is thinking. Nigga don't know if you trying to use me as a sexual lamb around it. But 240, I think at 245 or something, I'm gonna do that. But I definitely got 30 minutes from Bimmy this morning. I'm definitely pressing play like a Big U tried to do the same shit to me in 600. Same shit.
Yeah, we
That
had it
nigga
running.
said, on the end, that nigga said, I'm going to jail because of Wack 100 and 600. That's what the nigga said. He ain't knowing we 300 pages of your indictment. You ordering pussy and all kind of shit. Know nothing about this shit got anything to do with us. Nothing.
Misery love company.
What is stupid ass talking about?
Talking, he ain't got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, I know he ain't talking. God knows. Well, I looked at that shit. I was like, what the hell is he talking about, boy? You can't even say nothing.
Get a response to get him some more headline.
Like, bro, you gotta remember, Woody's whole thing was based on him telling. Thug didn't got out, everybody didn't got out, niggas didn't drop albums. They ain't talking about it no more. You gotta remember, I'm the go-to name. You want somebody to look your way, say my name.
You right about that.
Nigga talking about some federal paperwork came out and nigga just talking.
That nigga. Yeah.
My thing is though, the blogs is giving that shit like they posting the shit. That's the crazy thing.
The crazy part about it is, I don't mind it, and it's the reason why I don't mind it. Let them run it on up.
Wack gonna monetize.
I know. World star they is.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
You got the most famous liar in the world trying to run some paperwork on you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out how he jumped across the street that quick happened that we didn't see that made him want to even say some dumb shit.
Bro, I just saw the nigga and told him he was a rat in his face.
Right. So he couldn't have felt no
Saw that.
get to sleep on it about a few weeks.
I guess I don't. Dude's a little bitty ass little nigga.
Now that video started making more rounds, so folks started getting about it. I'm sure.
I don't mind it. I need a big block. I think the biggest one that got is say cheese.
Only thing about that's the second biggest rat in America. Home. That's his home. His home right there. That's his no jumper.
Which one?
Charleston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's home
Yeah.
right there. Ain't no way Sean don't put you on the platform no on some shit like man. Ain't no way.
And it's always come down to the thing. Well, okay, but what y'all talking about? Brick Baby put a case on me I ain't never had. That nigga said I got a conspiracy
Conspiracy
to commit murder
had
case.
heard that one.
Nigga, where that docket at? Nigga said I lined Stutterbox up to get his Rolls Royce shot up over Dell Dog. Stutterbox Rolls Royce got shot up in 2005. Him and Dell Dog didn't start beefing till 2008. But again, Brick Baby was not a factor out. Nobody never seen or heard of this nigga. So he wasn't around what was going on in '05 and '08. He wasn't around this motherfucker. Man, you niggas didn't know what a Brick Baby was till he went on No Jumper, bro.
That is a fact. I never knew who the he was.
Nobody knew that
Yeah,
nigga.
me neither.
That
Me
news.
neither. He
But
just came
yeah,
out of nowhere. I never heard of
nigga
him.
gotta say, you gotta remember, you put a nigga in a situation where they gotta say something. It's funny. It's funny because those of us that know, Box Rolls Royce got shot up '05. He got into it with Dell Dog in them '03, '09. So I didn't meet Box until '05. That's probably one of the first times a nigga called my phone. Hey man, you at the house? Yeah. Man, come across the street real quick. Right now? Yeah. Nigga raised the garage up. I said, God damn, somebody ate this up. Open the door. I said, what's this? A prop car? What you mean? I said, did nothing go through? He said, Wack, wife was in it. Yesterday had beats going to get something to eat. Nigga pulled up on me in the Regal and got out on me. Did nothing go through this. Now, when I tell you, I'm like 9 times, did nothing penetrate the interior. Tripped me the out. That's the first time I said, damn, you know who it was? He said, I got an idea, but I got to put some fillers out. First time I heard about it. That's probably one of my first interactions with the nigga, just one.
So
And knowing Box now, he probably trying to see if I did hear something about it. That's probably, looking back at it, he was probably trying to see if I heard something about it or something. But he could tell by my reaction. I'm like, God damn, I thought it was a prop car, nigga. Had 9 bullet holes in it, did nothing go through the interior.
so the trick gave you 30 days to produce some paperwork that don't exist.
Bro, first of all, he got to show an arrest. In order to say I had a case, I had to have an arrest for the case. Now, Brick Baby, what I can show with you is you definitely was on a wiretap threat to kill your baby mama. Your baby mama saying you pointed the gun and her and the kid in the arms. Your mama telling you, boy, your phone, you're talking too much. You said, I'm tired of doing what these police is telling me to do.
Oh,
And you had a shooting on camera that the feds got the tape in July 2022, where everybody heard you for 20 months deny when Wack said you got caught with an AK on the raid. You denied it. You really didn't have no court date, nigga, for about two years. So where your shit on wiretaps? For real. It's in the federal paperwork.
Yeah, that's bad work.
Nigga, so the question is, what happened to all these cases? And you's a 5-time felon before these cases.
That nigga a rat.
I can show you where you, nigga, this your charges. Now you telling me they just dismissed the charges?
Yeah, they just go away.
Show me where Wack got charged for a conspiracy to murder. Nigga, where's that?
They can't do it.
Where's that, nigga? Nigga said, you let your wife take a gun game. She ain't got no gun license. That woman's been a peace officer for 26 years. Anytime you work in probation, you got a license to get a firearm, little guy. Stupid ass.
Yeah, they when they come to your house, sometimes they have the hammer on them.
That's a fact. I mean, you know, you in California, so um, if you like a probation counselor, they consider you a peace officer.
Absolutely.
That was the dumbest shit I heard him say because it was like if she got a gun in her name, you still want the nigga to take the charge? like how
Dumb
if it's in her name, nigga, that's her gun. I
It's
know.
not a charge.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not even a charge. Right, right. That's what I'm. That was the dumbest shit he said. But let's go past that. Let's just say if she ain't a peace officer and I got and she you know she got the me or whatever, nigga, that's the whole point of the.
Bro, you gotta remember, Bricc Baby, me and that nigga Big U ran about a good solid 13, 14, running hard. Crenshaw High in the middle of the 60s, events, big concerts we doing. He showing up 50, 60 of his homies, same way on my end. I've never seen a Bricc Baby in my life to date. I've never seen him. Never. I've never seen you, bro.
Isn't he originally like from Atlanta or some shit like that?
That nigga, they say he got shot young and didn't want to retaliate and ran to
He
Atlanta.
ran to Atlanta.
Oh,
Yep. And then linked up with PB Longway and them niggas.
Yeah, he was out there running around with them niggas.
all of a sudden he got tough.
And no, but that's really where he got his stripes from, because he was run or alleged whatever the fun to say about him, because he was running with Pee Wee Longway and them niggas. Then he was bringing the people around making music with Pee Wee and MP4, MPA and all them niggas. That's where niggas know him
Niggas,
from
all them
what
niggas
I heard.
just pushed 62, so that maybe that gave them the credibility out there because I don't know if they were doing
I
it
mean,
for
maybe it was out there. I didn't fraternize out there at all.
but yeah, but
So he goes from being scared to moving to another state and then getting tough out there, and all of a sudden he a gangster now.
I ain't gonna even
Come on,
say
man.
being tough though. He probably was just pushing that card out there, and you know because he was from the quote unquote land, they gave him.
Yeah, love. This shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy, boy.
yo,
That,
Hey,
yo,
Wack, when you say,
yo,
hey,
did you
Wack,
slap